Hello. This is your host, C. Jackson Paul, live from the Eternal Gems Studio. Welcome to 18 Entrepreneurs Crash Course at Life, where we learn the tools that will let you build the life that you deserve. In the part 1 video of this series, we looked at the power of books to transform your mind through mental training. In this video, we will look at some more tactics that can be used to further train your brain, and maximize, not just your ability to think, but your enjoyment of it. Here are 5. No, let's mix it up today. Here are 6 tips to help with that. Tip number 1, learn something every day. When you go to sleep each night, you should always know something more than when you woke up. Every day, add to your understanding of the world. Ideally, what you learn will be related to accomplishing your dream. For instance, if you want to start an IT business, then maybe the thing you learn is about computers. But what you learn doesn't have to be relevant, it just has to be interesting to you. If you do this, then you can avoid mental stagnation, where you think you know everything, and keep your brain in top shape. Even if the knowledge itself is useless, the learning is not. If you are in the habit of constantly adding to and changing your beliefs, this will build up in you the ability to change your beliefs and expectations after the addition of new evidence. This adaptability is the main reason you should constantly be learning. You don't want to be the guy who won't admit that he is wrong, even when strong evidence comes up to the contrary. Tip number 2, ask questions. Albert Einstein once said, "The greater the area of light, the greater the circumference of darkness." This means that the more you know, the more you will know that you don't know. This is why you ought to be constantly questioning things. It is only by asking a question like, "Why are things done that way? How does this work?" etc., that you can start finding the answer. This skill is especially important for an entrepreneur. The way an entrepreneur changes the world is by finding something we are currently doing inefficiently, and then building a business that fixes the inefficiency. But, in order to find the inefficiency, you need to question the way things are done. So, if something doesn't make sense, push for an explanation. Maybe it isn't just you, and things are actually being done wrong. Tip number 3, admit when you're wrong. Humility is a prerequisite for intelligence. In order to build up skills, you must admit you are bad at them. For instance, if you pride yourself on being logical and good at arguing, but are really deluding yourself, the first step to getting better at arguing is to admit that you aren't as good as you think you are. Humility isn't saying, "I'm so bad at everything," but, "I will analyze my strengths and weaknesses dispassionately, not taking anything as an insult to me, but rather focusing on places where I can improve." The trick is not to confuse actions or beliefs with identity. For instance, if you are trying to improve yourself, don't say, "I am stupid," say, "Today, I acted stupidly." Realizing you have a flaw, or are bad at something, should not be seen as an attack on your identity. Think of yourself as a tool, which your mind is outside. You can see where it is broken, and needs work, without saying that it is, or that you are, bad, and should be destroyed. Tip number 4, journal. Record your thoughts. Studies have found that journaling will not only let you think more logically about your day, but actually improve writing ability and memory. A study, linked below, even found that journaling boosted your immune system. Journaling is basically backing up the computer that is your brain. So how do you journal? Set a time to do so on your calendar, sit down with a pen and paper, or a laptop. Despite what some purists say, it is perfectly fine to journal like we are no longer in the dark ages, and start writing what comes to mind. It doesn't have to be great, it just has to make it onto the page. Write about whatever you feel was important in your day, or whatever you want. In a few days or weeks, you will notice that you are now more aware of yourself and your own thoughts than you were before. And this is the key to why journaling improves you. It makes you think about how you think, which is such an important concept that it may get a part 3 video down the line. What I can tell you now is that journaling is almost guaranteed to make you more self-aware, which will in turn help you overcome your biases and mental blind spots. Tip number 5, stay healthy. You cannot exercise your intelligence if you are sick, just as a computer cannot run well if it is broken down. So keep the most powerful computer in existence, your brain, in top condition. We are currently working on a video that gives details on how to do this, but the most important part of staying healthy, as regards your intelligence, is proper sleep. Getting inadequate sleep is just as damaging to your brain as being drunk, so be sure to watch your sleep, and safeguard your health as the prerequisite to anything else you want to accomplish. Tip number 6, find people to strengthen your mind with. As the book of Proverbs puts it, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens another. If you find someone who is also interested in entrepreneurship, or in books, or in whatever you are interested in, then you will find that they strengthen your mind. They will challenge and inspire you, and help you see things in new and different ways. As much as you can improve your mind on your own, working to do so with others will boost your efforts exponentially. In addition, if you find that you have the same dream, why not pursue it together? Most of the tech companies you read about in the news were started by partnerships of like-minded people. Everyone has dreams in life, and we at Eternal Gems want to help you live up to your full potential. Check out our website and social media, linked below in the description, leave your thoughts down in the comments, and stay tuned for more videos.